Security warning. For official use only. All individuals handling this information are required to protect it from unauthorized disclosure. This information should be disseminated on a need-to-know basis via controlled media, CD, mobile hard drive, paper, etc. Do not transmit this material via any unsecured email network. This document is a product of Critical Solutions International. It is not for public use, but is intended for use by authorized personnel. This information is not to be released without written authorization from Critical Solutions International. Destroy this material when no longer needed.
At the conclusion of this class, you'll be knowledgeable on how to safely and properly deploy, adjust, and stow the Husky 2G mine detector panels. Warning: all personnel must stand clear of detector heads during operation. Detector heads are controlled by vehicle operator and may strike ground personnel when in motion. Refer to Husky 2G Operator Manual for additional information procedures. Caution: do not change position of detector head control panel selector switch once position height is selected. Allow detector head movement to stop completely. Failure to comply may cause damage to equipment. Ensure both engine access covers are closed and secured before powering vehicle on. When detector heads are in the deployed position, a calibration cycle starts, raising the detector heads to the stowed position and will strike open engine access covers. Failure to comply may cause damage to equipment. Extreme care should be taken when using position 4, the lowest detector head height, especially when central tire inflation system, CTIS, tire pressure is in the operational setting. Ideally, position 4 should only be used in pinpoint mode, where the vehicle is moving very slowly and the driver and operator can watch for any obstructions that may damage the detector system. Failure to comply may cause damage to equipment. Note: the detector head assemblies are equipped with an anti-sag timer. When detector heads are in the stowed position, the anti-sag timer will lift the detector heads every 2 minutes to prevent sagging. The detector head control panel is equipped with a collision overload protection. If a detector head collides with an object while moving, reset to completely up stow position. Reset detector head by pressing the PI reset selector switch before use. Detector head height is determined based on terrain, conditions, and depth of target to be detected. The tire pressure setting used affects the detector head height. The closer the detector head is to the ground surface, the deeper or smaller the metallic objects it can detect. Detector head height is measured from ground road surface to bottom edge of each detector head. Measurements are from flat level surface. Uneven terrain must be considered. Step 1. Determine detector head position based on command policy, mission requirements, terrain, and suspected targets. Refer to the table above for additional information. A. Stow. For movement to and from target area, detector heads will be completely up. B. Lift 1. For targets and possible debris in target area, detector heads will be in the highest deployed position. C. Lift 2. For medium to large targets and possible debris in target area, detector heads will be in a medium-high deploy position. D. Lift 3. For small to medium targets with little to no debris in target area and level ground, detector heads will be in the medium-low deploy position. E. Lift 4. For small deep targets with no debris in target area and level surface, detector heads will be in the lowest deployed position. Step 2. Start vehicle engine. Step 3. Press deploy switch to lower detector heads to lift 1. Note: perform steps 4 through 6 to lower detector heads to each lift position per mission requirements. Step 4. Press lift down arrow switch 1 time to lower detector heads to the next lowest position. Lift 2. Step 5. Press lift down arrow switch 1 time to lower detector heads to the next lowest position. Lift 3. Step 6. Press lift down arrow switch 1 time to lower detector heads to the next lowest position. Lift 4. Note: perform steps 7 through 9 to raise detector heads to each lift position per mission requirements. Step 7. Press lift up arrow switch one time to raise detector heads to the next highest position. Lift 3. Step 8. Press lift up arrow switch one time to raise detector heads to the next highest position. Lift 2. Step 9. Press lift up arrow switch one time to raise detector heads to the next highest position. Lift 1. Note, when the stow switch is pressed, detector heads will raise and stow from any lift position. Step 10. Press stow switch to raise detector heads to stowed position as indicated with the lift stowed light.